I know Jaja bless me. No wicked heart can test me. No matter what they try. Oh, I know Jah manifest me. And my fans are regress me. Now I'm gonna make the river run dry. As far as the window from the west to the east side, I and I praises never cease, oh Lord. Emperor Selassie, I never sees the judgment of the wicked man feet. I know them must get defeat, oh Lord. So get the youth, be wise, and open up your eyes. God, I know Jaja bless me. No wicked heart can test me. No matter what they try. Yo, I know Jah manifest me. And my fans are regress me. Now I'm gonna make the river run dry. Fighting in your mind when you know it cannot tell. Thoughts of you is so unkind. Wonder what is under your bed. The fool shall depart from his way, yeah. So clean up your heart, or you end up on the shelf. Jaja say, you should never diss the righteous. You never make it from you unjust. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know Jaja bless me. No wicked heart can test me. No matter what they try. Oh, I know Jah manifest me. And my fans are regress me. Now I'm gonna make the river run dry. I and I praises never cease, oh Lord. Emperor Selassie and the judgment never cease. But the wicked man feed. I know them must get defeat. Why?
Yeah. So right about now, we are live.
Get the youth be wise and open up your eyes.
So right about now, what you need to do is invite someone to listen to this live.
Yeah. I know Jaja bless me. No wicked heart can test me.
Not even the dogs that piss against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Oh, please, my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. Order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. 'Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. 'Cause the wicked in a Babylon stew ya if you're weak. Whoa, please my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Such a me got got me sword, be my shield on the battlefield. Head on, the wicked I go feel it. We will take the stand against the ones who oppress us, and by every means, we just not give up. I live up now. You stop killing yourself, cause when the Gideon start, man, I go need your strength. Live up now. You stop killing yourself, cause when the Gideon start, man, I go need ya. Cause now it's not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon slew ya if you're weak. And me say, oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Just know the wicked for a righteous cause, and I would never ever see the righteous fall, but just stand for those who stand for themselves. Unite and against all oppress and rebel. But now we've got nothing to lose, got a lot to prove, so me burn all excuse. Rise up now and lace up your Gideon boots. To them system we now go stoop. Me say no, oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Order my... Not even the dogs that piss against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour, and I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. Order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon stew ya if you're weak. Whoa, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Jah me got me sword, be my shield on the battlefield. Head on, the wicked I go feel it. We will take the stand against the ones who oppress us, and by every means, we just not give up. I live up now. You stop killing yourself, cause when the Gideon start, man, I go need your strength. Live up now. You stop killing yourself, cause when the Gideon start, man, I go need ya. Cause now it's not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon slew ya if you're weak. And me say, oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth.
So are your swords ready for battle?
And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no.
So now is not the time to turn the other cheek. So now it's time to rise up against your enemies.
Just know the wicked for a righteous cause, and I would never ever see the righteous fall, but just stand for those who stand for themselves. Unite and against all oppress and rebel. But now we've got nothing to lose, got a lot to prove, so me burn all excuse. Rise up now and lace up your Gideon boots. To them system we now go stoop. Me say no, oh, plead my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the earth. And order my steps, oh Jah, the way is dark and I'm alone,
So yes, so stay tuned.
Oh yeah, never leave us alone, never leave I alone. Jah never leave I alone. Yeah, yeah.
Shalom. So what you are seeing there is not no dust storm. So let us continue their lies, but I'm telling you the real truth. And all of a sudden, the sky became red. Only have 1 hour. So 1 hour, let me say half an hour prophecy you will get today. So it is happening all over, mostly in the Middle East. Why? That the sky has becoming red, blood red. Remember, if you remember, of the seas becoming blood red. Well, now it is happening in the sky, but it's not happening over the entire earth. Only certain part of the earth is going through this supernatural transformation. It is because of the red foundation stone, ruby. If you do your research, so the red foundation stone is ruby. Very soon, it won't be red, it will be blue, it will be different colors, interchanging. Because where the red foundation stone is situated in the New Jerusalem, or the New YAHUWAH, so to speak, because the stone is situated in the Middle East side of the heavens, hence the reason why So some people might say, what they're seeing on the screen is Photoshop. No, it's not Photoshop. There's no camera tricks, nothing like that. This is the raw footage of a live that I did with Elohim. This is what I mean. The color of the foundation stones. But this stone that you're seeing there is a multi-dimensional stone. So this is the reason why in the Middle East, like Iraq and there's those places where the kingdom is situated, I'm going to show you a different video where it was seen in Brazil. I think it's Brazil or Mexico. It was seen. I'm going to show you all that just now. So I hope it makes sense to you right now. Hence the reason why it's becoming red in the Middle East, because where the foundation stone, the red ruby foundation stone, is situated in the kingdom. Hence the reason why the glory of the stone has drawn so nearer to the earth itself. It is actually shining red, because that's where the stone is. In that part of the earth, that's where that stone is. So people might say what they're seeing is some kind of camera tricks. There is no camera tricks that they're seeing there. This is authentically real. Now I've been very honest, very open-minded with everyone. That is real that is seen there. That is not fake. So yeah, brothers and sisters, it has been an honor, it has been a blessed to be here in this flesh to bring you the real truth of Elohim. Hi to you, Cynthia, and welcome to my life for today. So that is a real video I taken over our life. Everyone witness it. Everyone witness the glory of Elohim. And to bring you the ancient truth of Elohim. See, it's not fake. So it's not fake. So remember the words that was spoken to you today over this live? A crack is going to open in Mexico. So Elohim says they're going to speed up the process. So from tomorrow, you're going to see cracks all over the earth. So places that wasn't crack, it will begin to crack. Amina. So don't let them lie anymore to you. Now you know the truth. Now you know the real truth of what is actually going on around the earth. And they have been hiding secrets from humanity for so long. But I think it's time that you wake up. And you see, where Kenya is split there, it is opening wider, and it is getting deeper and deeper. And the volcano, not too far from where the rift is going to erupt. ABBA declared it last night over the live. He's going to wake that volcano up again in Kenya. So here's the reason why for the heavy rains in Kenya. Because Elohim is saturating the earth. That's what they have been doing. They have been doing that since the year began. Since last year, since the year before. They have been saturating the earth enough. So once the soil from underneath have gotten loose, then they could crack coming up using using the angels to do the crack, of course, right? So I already explained that a while ago, so that people could understand what causing the crack, and they can learn the real truth from me, and they can also understand deep hidden agenda of the fallen angels. Hence the reason why they don't want nobody to know what's really going on. So they cover it up in Kenya, and they tell the people in Kenya, hey, it's not the earth is not cracking up in Kenya. It's just the water causing that. We could always, we could fill that back up with dirt and stuff like that. If you fill it up again, Elohim will crack it again. right? So that you cannot hide the agenda, right? So that they cannot hide their evil agenda that they are trying to do right about now, and hide it using scientists to lie to the public about what's really going on in Kenya. So yeah, make sure share this live. Washington DC is also cracking. But you hear the media talking about it. You hear CNN talking about it. You hear Fox News talking about it. You hear none of these news stations talking about what's happening in Washington DC right now. But Yahuwah making it very clear and very plain what his plans are. So that's another prophecy, boom, has come to pass. And guess where it is cracking? It is splitting on the fault line itself. Under the fault line, remember I teach you all that? Under the fault line is the tectonic plate. Now to you, you might think that the tectonic plate is a piece of earth. No, the tectonic plate is not a piece of earth. The tectonic plate is what the earth itself is rested on. Remember I teach you all about the four poles. What is a fault line? Remember I teach you all about that already? So what is the fault line? Nobody knows. Nobody. Scientists, they can't even explain to you what is the fault line, because they heard it from me first. They heard it from me, and then everybody copy it, right? They don't know what is a fault line. They don't know. All they know is what I teach them. And this is the honest truth, eh? They're all learning from me. Yes, whether you believe it or you don't believe it, all scientists, they are now turning to my life. As you all know that, they are turning to my life and they are watching what I'm teaching so that they can teach the world, but they can still hold back information. But I'm teaching you these things for free, and yet you won't share it. So what is a fault line? I have teach this multiple times already, right? So there's a massive crack. Okay, before we go further, I want to show you all something again. Something that they have been telling you all. Remember, I saw a video recently that I wanted to actually talk about, where two oceans do not meet. Well, I want to explain to you what really going on there. This will actually debunk the globe heads, those who believe that we live in a globe. This will actually debunk all their lies and all the deceptions and everything that they think that NASA is telling the truth. It will be uncovered. So what's going on there? You may ask, what's going on there? Why I bring up this video to show you all what's going on there. So I think it's time to teach you something a little advanced. You think? All I want you to do, we have about some minutes left before we dive into the prophecy. All I want you to do is just share this live on the groups, share this live on your personal page, share this live on Twitter if you may, on YouTube if you may, because what I'm about to teach you all is actually ancient things, right? Now some people think that the oceans just actually not going over to each other. But I'm going to tell you something. I want to teach you all something really, really, really astonishing and ancient here. Hence the reason why the water is not crossing over, because there's a particular reason. Anybody can tell me why? Can anybody in the comment section, any brother, any sister, any commander, any soldier in Elohim's army, anyone out there listening, could you tell me exactly why these two waters doesn't go across each other or mix with one another? Because before I tell you why, the real reason why, that NASA don't even know either, but only I know, because Yah told me exactly, right? So could you tell me why the two waters doesn't mix with one another? And this is going to debunk all the globe heads, all of them who believe that we live in a globe. Foolish ones, right? So who out there know exactly why? Tell me why. will tell you why, of course, right? So this is what I want you to do right now. Let me just do a little, just a simple quiz, right? Invite somebody to the live. I want to teach this, but I don't want to stay too long because remember, I have a prophecy to play, right? I have a prophecy to actually continue. All right, so we have about 25 minutes left. So what I want you to do is invite somebody to the live. We're not actually arguing here. I'm telling you the real truth. Okay? Not really, Ryan. Not really oil and water mix. No. But I understand what you're saying, Ryan. But it goes deeper than that. Alright, I'm not going to stay long, right? I'm giving you all about 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes. A wall, you're close. You're very close, Cleopatra. You're very close, Renata. Very close. A wall, So I know there are some people out there who listen to the live, only on the live to learn. But at least give credit to Elohim now. At least give credit to me, right? Because I'm the only one who truly teaching you the real thing, the real truth. What about you, Brother Zatos? Do you know Brother Zatos? Alright, let's give you about 2 minutes again. Oh yes, Sister Lolita. Yes, Sister Lolita. Sorry. I'm so anxious to tell you all the answer. So 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes again. That's 2 minutes. Yes, something is there separating the water from the water. Yes. You are correct about that. Alright. For me to teach you all this, I had to teach you all the basic first, right? I'm going to teach you all. I'm going to teach you all first the basics. Right? I'm going to teach you all the basics. Alright. So you see this protractor here? Look at this protractor. What does this protractor do? Let's give you a little simple quiz. What does this protractor do? This is the protractor that ABBA YAHUWAH is using to divide the earth in a specific way. Right? So I give you the key. I give you the key there. Right? I give you a keyword, divide. Right? So you see this protractor here? This protractor is being used to accurately divide the earth in a specific way. Okay? Right? So we have how much minutes left? Alright. So this protractor is used by YAHUWAH to divide the way in a specific way. So I give you a little cue, right, about what is happening there. Right? Alright, so let's go back to the video. Alright, so what's happening here? As I show you the protractor, ABBA, Brother Gabriel, sorry about the looping. You know that they don't want nobody to learn about this. Anyhow, there is a plate. There is a tectonic plate here, shaped a specific way. Alright, let me talk a little slow. Let me talk a little slow. There is a tectonic plate. Yes, a tectonic plate. Remember that the earth is actually built a specific way, a unique design, a specific way, flat, so that the water could remain on the surface. Okay, if this was a spinning ball, then the water would have been upside down, because water cannot stick to a spinning ball. Okay, so look from here, look from there. The earth is flat. So what you're seeing here is a straight line going across. It is a tectonic plate. Now what YAHUWAH did, he placed the water upon the tectonic plate. Now under the tectonic plate, there is land under the tectonic plate that holding it up. Alright, so this is some really ancient things that I'm teaching you all here. It might sound like a fairy tale to some of you because you never heard it before, because you don't know what it is. But I'm teaching you something really awesome and really ancient here. There is a tectonic plate, and within this tectonic plate there is a fault line right here. So this fault line that is running here, that is seen in the middle, you see all the water cutting. There's a fault line there, and there's also the way how the fault line was created by YAHUWAH. It was created that the water do not mix, so it separates the Atlantic Ocean. You understand? So you're listening, right? It separates the Atlantic Ocean. You know which one is the Atlantic Ocean? The Atlantic Ocean is the blue side, and the other side is the the tropical side, where the Caribbean. Alright, so the other side is the Caribbean, Mexico, all these other places, right? So the blue side is the North America, South America side, Australia, everything on the blue side. But on the other side is Trinidad, the Caribbean, you know what I mean? So this is a tectonic plate that YAHUWAH took and joined together. So the other side, there is a tectonic plate as well. So there are tectonic plates, but there's a fault line that running above on it. So the fault line is above, right? So that's where the current, or the way all the waves are being conjured here. As you can see, all the waves are conjured, that they are not mixing one another, because there is a tectonic plate right here in the center. There is a tectonic plate there that is actually dividing, you hear, dividing the Atlantic from the Caribbean. All right, So now you have a deeper understanding of what is really going on. So I hope that you do share this live and the honor of Yahuwah. So do you understand? So this is the reason why, and you first heard it on my live. NASA don't know, USGS don't know, nobody knows, but I know. So now that you know the truth, don't be deceived. So that I don't fool you. So that is the tectonic plate. That is a flat tectonic plate. The earth is flat. So for the water to settle like this, the earth has to be flat. If the earth was a spinning ball, no way, no way. The water would have gone across. It would have mingled. It would have mixed. Not only that, but the water would have been running crazy. No, Elohim didn't create a spinning ball. And no, the earth doesn't spin as NASA lied and tell you all. As you know, they're photoshopping these pictures. If I take a camera and I go up, if I go up by the dome, if I take a camera and I go up, and I go up close to the dome, right? To the glass dome. Let me say I go up close to the firmament. I still cannot see the entire earth. I still cannot, because that camera cannot actually coverage the whole earth. You understand? A camera, even if you're going up in the atmosphere, let me say about 3,000 feet high. Let me say you're going up into the atmosphere and you use a camera, any kind of camera, and you say that you're going on broadcast live from the atmosphere, that you're going to show the whole earth. It is impossible. It is impossible, right? So that globe spinning ball bullshit nonsense from NASA, we know now it is a lie. They cannot do that. They cannot do that because it is impossible to take live footage or live coverage of the entire earth, of the entire flat earth, because it is impossible. A camera cannot take up the entire coverage. One camera cannot take up the entire coverage of the entire earth. Let me say you have multiple cameras set up on different parts of the earth, then you will have to put all these footage, all these different footage together in order to give you that flat understanding that the earth is fucking flat, right? The earth is flat, globe heads, right? No way that someone could go up into the atmosphere like NASA, right? Which they claim they does, which they lie. Because do you know, we have a little time left now, that NASA have been photoshopping the pictures. They have been photoshopping the pictures. All the pictures are they photoshopping. It is a deception. It is a lie. It is a product that humanity have actually give into. They give into the lies and the deception from the fallen angels, the Anunnaki, the Enki, and the Enil, which is the reptilians. So now you have a basic understanding, right? And you also have a general understanding of what is actually going on around the earth. So now you know that a camera cannot take full coverage of the entire earth. So you're telling me they're up there and they can get the whole globe? Listen, that is a lie. They Photoshop that globe. They Photoshop it because there's no way that you could go up there with a camera, because nobody can leave the dome. The earth, the dome is a closed system. What does it mean? It is surrounded by the wall of ice. There's a wall of ice surrounding the entire earth. Hence the reason why sometimes they get cold, sometimes they get hot, because it is according to the temperature in Antarctica. So now you get an understanding of the lies that they have been telling us for so long. I like to say, please share this live. And yes, sister,
most of you mightn't see the importance in listening to me or in understanding what is being spoken through me. You mightn't understand because you're not in that frequency of understanding yet. You're still in your flesh, or you still have that understanding and mindset of Christianity. Once you still have that mindset, you wouldn't reach nowhere. You wouldn't understand nothing about the spiritual realm, and you wouldn't understand nothing concerning the kingdom or the dimensions of the realms of where Elohim exists. You wouldn't understand that. But I want to make you understand. I want to make you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Shalom! Shalom, Violet. And welcome back to my brothers and sisters who have joined me here again. Alright? So make sure and share this. Make sure and invite who you can invite, and make sure that you open your ears. Make sure that you go down on your knees and ask Abba to open your spiritual ears and to have a spiritual understanding, right? And to have a spiritual connection, and to understand discernment, and to discern what is being told to you, and discern every system that has been built upon this unrighteous governance of the fallen angels on this earth. So invite as much as possible as you can get. Let me get this going. This is a different life. So I'll wait for those who was just tuned in to listen to this live. Right? So the Hebrew root cult people, they have books. They have books teaching them history, yet still the books not teaching them the true history. The Hebrew roots cult, they have people teaching them a so-called history, a history that nothing whatsoever to do with Elohim. Not the true history, a history how to continue to brainwash them and have them as slaves. Like the history them under, brothers and sisters. The history of the Creator, you don't know nothing about that. It's sad but true. They don't know nothing about the true history. Whatsoever the so-called pastor or preacher tell them, they run with that. That is the world we live in, brothers and sisters. Excuse me. So I'm just waiting for those. So I've had at least 17 people. If we have at least 17 people on the live, I will be very surprised. Some people might be saying, but Brother Marvin, you don't know what you're talking about. We is black people. We black people, we must enslave white people. Yeah. That's what they're teaching all in. That's what they're teaching all in these cults. How to be a better slave. I'm not part of any cult. I am free. I'm not, yes, I'm black. I'm a black man. But I'm not a fool. Like some of y'all out there who believe that the history that they're teaching you in the churches or the history that they're teaching you in school is the true history. It's not the true history. It's the same game over and over. There's nothing new under the sun, brothers and sisters. You will never know your true history unless if you come out from all these cults. If you exit all these cults that you believe in, all these religious beliefs that you continue to believe in, if you leave all these cults and you and come into the presence of the Most High in truth and seek YAHUWAH in spirit and in truth, if you as a child of the Most High come out from all these religious beliefs and backgrounds and traditions and all this kind of rubbish that is enslaving you, that is keeping you blind, if you continue in that mindset, you will never be awakened. You will never be awakened. You will call yourself awakened, but you will continue to be a slave. And we have some more people on this life. We get some more people in this life, and make sure you tag. Make sure you tag as much people here, because what is being spoken is very true. What is being relieved or what is being released unto you is very, very true. Again, for the Hebrews people who are listening, I am not part of any cult. I am not part of any black association or any white association. I never vote in my life. I will never vote in my life. I will never support politics. I will never support any black movement or any Black Lives movement, any kind of thing like that. I will never support a church or a congregation or anything like that. Nothing like that. So if you're listening, Black Lives Matter people, or the elites listening, you all could never convert me. You all try to convert me. Try to convert me into a slave. Try to, you try to remind me that I am a slave. No, I'm not a slave. I am free. You know why I am free? You know how I become a free servant of the Most High? I obeyed Elohim. Every single thing they tell me. It could be what I had to obey. I had to obey. Instead of you obeying your pastor, your so-called evangelist, your so-called prophet, instead of you obeying these fools who leading you down to hell, these wolves in sheep clothing, obey the master, obey the creator, Obey Elohim. Why follow man? Why obey men when men are just as dust? Why obey a pastor? Why obey a prophet? Why obey an evangelist? Why obey these people? Why obey these people? These self-proclaimed people who proclaiming to have a form of godliness, but in their heart they deny the power of the Most High. Hello, brothers and sisters, hello, wake up. Understand this deception that is happening right now. Make sure and tag as much people as possible. We have 6 people. 6 people on live. Right? And about 5 people already tagged. The other people who joining in, please tag some other people. When I say tag, I mean invite. I keep saying invite instead of tag. Please tag as much people as possible, because what is being taught to you, you will never hear this in the churches. It will witness to your spirit. Your spirit will witness to this. Right? And you, deep down in your heart, you will feel that connection. Not between me and you. That connection between you and Elohim. You will feel that connection. You will feel that divine connection. And you will ask yourself, but wow, I just feeling so overwhelmed right now. I just feeling so connected to the Creator. Oh, it does have that overwhelmed feeling. Because the love of the Creator the love of Elohim came over you and covered you, sheltered you. Any time of a storm, you were sheltered. You were sheltered. You were protected. Shalom, Jennifer. Hey, shalom, Anthony T. Johnson. What's up, man? I did a live just now. I did another live just now, so you could go back. Those who didn't hear my live from just now, you could go back and listen to it over again, and you could learn more. You know, you can learn more things. Okay? So yeah, brothers and sisters, we have 7 people on live, and all I'm asking for roughly 14 people. If I have at least 14 people live, that would be so, it will be so impact. If I have at least 14, you know, before we jump into what needs to be exposed, what needs to be brought forth to the true light of the Creator, let us have at least 14, 70, 20, 500,000 people, 2 million people watching, 5 million people watching, 10 million people watching, which will not happen. You know why? You know why? Not because people don't know who I am. It's because of the connection they have to the kingdom of darkness. They have a connection to the kingdom of darkness. That is what is holding them back from excelling the kingdom. And most people out there, they have a false security, a false hope. They have a false hope, a false belief system that they believe that this Jesus Christ will come and rescue them. They believe that Jesus Christ will come from the clouds, lightning will flash, oh, boom, and he will come. No, brothers and sisters, that's not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen that way. First, what will happen is the marriage supper of the Lamb. The marriage supper must happen first before the battle begins. Yahushua will marry his bride. And when Yahushua marries his bride, brothers and sisters, when Yahushua marries his bride, then Yahushua will return with his army, And it will be a war, which is called the Armageddon War. You know, to talk about the First World War wasn't Armageddon War, brothers and sisters. I want to listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. The First World War that it ever had, it wasn't nothing about Armageddon. Armageddon is completely different, and I will get into that in a different stages, because I need to break it down for you all to understand what is Armageddon, and you know, different things, what includes Armageddon, and all this sort of other things. Okay, so I need to break it down for you all to understand, which I'm willing to do. I'm willing to break it down for you all to understand, but I need you all to listen. Listen, please listen. Don't jump into conclusion again. If you have a question, you can ask in the comment section. Don't jump to conclusion, and don't start to accuse me of any wrong thing, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will say I'm wrong. Okay? I will not be judged by you or anyone else, but by Elohim. Right? So, with all that being said, the First World War. Now this all comes back to the Black Lives Matter slavery bullshit that is happening right now. I ain't afraid to say bullshit over my life. There's my page. Respect it or leave. Right? No, I'm not no Christian. I ain't walking in that alignment of deception. I'm fully awakened 1,000,000%. The First World War wasn't based on Armageddon. The Second World War wasn't based on Armageddon. I'll understand that. The First World War was just a war between men. Listen, the First World War was between men and men fighting. The Second World War was between men and men fighting again. For what? While the fallen angels, they sit by, they sit afar off, watch, and be entertained by these humans killing out themselves, and just laugh. That is all they do. The enemy orchestrate. I hope I'm saying the word the right way. Orchestrated. The enemy orchestrated this whole plan. It's not divine. It's complete evil. Making you believe because you're black, you're supreme. Oh, black is supreme. We black, so we supreme. We bronze. We is Israel. No, you are brainwashed slave. You don't understand nothing about the kingdom of God, or how it's being operated, or how the standards is being governed. Most of these Hebrew roots girls, they are hoeing around Facebook looking for Hebrew roots men. The leaders finding them husbands. Right? The women, they requesting. Well, listen very carefully. Listen how stupid these black people really is. They requesting from the leader, not from Almighty God. They requesting that the leader find them a husband. I just want to break it in for you to understand. Let it hit your spirit. Let you understand how deceive these Hebrews people really is. Break it down in pieces for you to understand. So these Hebrew girls go around Facebook looking for Hebrews man, not to marry, but to see if they could receive something divine. I don't know from what source, from what, but they're looking to see if they could receive something divine. Brothers and sisters, my point is, there is nothing divine being in a cult. There is nothing divine being in Christianity or being any kind of religion. There is nothing divine there. There's nothing divine in relationship with religion. Nothing divine there. So these Hebrew cult people, they are their own kingdom. Just like the people who raise in a vibration, they are their own kingdom. But the kingdom that they are being establishing will be trodden down. Let's see how this is going to work out, brothers and sisters. I gotta wait a while. See how that's going to work out. So, waiting for my brother to come on live. Shalom to you, son. You need to be washed even in your own brothers and sisters' blood. Yet they say they're walking in this Christ. Yet they say they're walking in their desires. But how long shall Yah pardon your transgressions? How long shall Elohim continue to show you mercy, but yet you walk in your flesh? You walk in your flesh. The desires of your flesh is so great that it is blinding you from seeing righteousness, blinding you from seeing the truth of Elohim's kingdom. Joining this live, let's flip the script on the kingdom of darkness. Let's expose what's been hidden and what needs to be revealed. If only we have more people interested in the ancient truth than interested in their own flesh, than interested in their own desire, than interested in being famous in their flesh. There are so much of people running around like grasshoppers, spreading lies and propaganda against the kingdom of Elohim. The kingdom of Elohim is being persecuted, yes, for righteousness' sake, and for the holy, divine, and set apart names of righteousness. People are asking, how much longer, but you are not ready to accept responsibility. Because when you become one with the triune eternal family, you have responsibilities. You have roles that you need to attend to and walk in total alignment with the kingdom of Elohim.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei Amlachim, Akadosh
The day of the Lord is so near, but people refuse to listen to their divine messenger, their only divine messenger. There are other messengers, yes, of Elohim, but there's only one divine messenger on this earth, and it is myself. You know, some people might say, how you could be a divine messenger, how you could be the only divine messenger. I am the only divine messenger, and I haven't lied of who I am. I have shown the world the power of Elohim through me. I've shown them miracles. I have opened the heavens. I have brought down the sun. I've risen the sun. I've cleared the skies. I have prophesied things that no man, woman, nor child have seen, nor have they heard the voice of the Creator, nor have they known the unknown things of this earth. I have spoken things that nobody else on this earth have received. No, I'm not bluffing, and yes, I am boasting, because I could boast of righteousness. I could boast in righteousness, boast of what the Creator have done through me. But many people refuse to walk in righteousness, refuse to live in holiness. How could you be accepted in the kingdom of Elohim if you are living unrighteous? If you are wallowing in your own sins and darkness, and want what your flesh wants, but want not what the Holy Spirit wants for you. Imaya. How could you call yourselves children of God, but yet you don't want to live holy? You want to follow all the lifestyles of this world and want to throw on the garment of unrighteousness, and you want to appear before a holy God, the holies of holies, but yet your life is not in sync with Elohim. You want to steal the remnants from Elohim, and you want to put on the cloak of righteousness, but yet you don't want to walk in righteousness. You want to cloak yourself in darkness, but yet you're trying to hold on to unrighteousness. Who you think you are fooling? With one mouth, with one tongue, you say, Lord, we will obey. And with your heart, you blaspheme His holy name. And then behind closed doors, you live according to this paganistic world. You celebrate all the pagan holidays you celebrate. And then you call yourself a child of God. Then you give yourself a title. All of a sudden you give yourself titles, calling yourself prophet this and calling yourself prophetess that, but you're not walking in holiness. You have a Facebook page dedicated for your flesh, not dedicated for righteousness. Your heart is not in sync with Elohim, the creators, the Almighty God. Your heart is not in sync with righteousness. But yet you have a Facebook page, and yet you put up as if you are holy, and you call yourself prophetess. You give yourself even messenger, but you are no messenger of Elohim, no messenger of righteousness. You are a messenger of unrighteousness, a messenger of your own destruction. But when you are put to the test, you fail. You fail miserably. all because you want what your flesh wants. It's all about what your flesh wants, not what the Holy Ruach wants. Are you not ashamed of yourselves? You who call yourself messengers, you who call yourself prophets, you who call yourself deacons, you who call yourself children of God. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of what you have become? In the eyes of the Creator, He sees you as filthy garments. Yet you claim to walk in God's righteousness. Yet you claim to walk in holiness. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed? You who call yourself children, who give yourself titles, but yet you cannot do a simple task for the kingdom. You call yourself a messenger. You call yourself somebody who claiming to be above God. Did God the Almighty give you that title? Who gave you that title? Where did that title be suffers from? Stop misleading God's children. Stop misleading them in your own desires. Because you want to be famous on Facebook. Because you want to be famous on YouTube and Twitter. You want to be famous on social media. You want to have a voice. They continue to be brainwashed. They continue to be washed even in their own brothers and sisters' blood. Yet they say they're walking in this Christ. Yet they say they're walking in their desires. But how long shall Yah pardon your transgressions? How long shall Elohim continue to show you mercy, but yet you walk in your flesh? You walk in your flesh. The desires of your flesh is so great that it is blinding you from seeing righteousness, blinding you from seeing the truth of Elohim's kingdom. On the kingdom of darkness. Let's expose what's been hidden.
about so much. Yeah, every day it's the same old chorus. Yeah, they say it with their mouth, but there's a conflict in their heart. No, something to add up, a revolution why start. Your children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up, it's no time to take defeat. If we're not gonna do good, we say slowly push it over. Only till we let it be done, we shall slowly push it over. Yeah. Let them say it, say what they wanna say. Did they hear the people cry? I feel the pain we bear. You betrayed us and you say that you care. You won't convince us with your lies. So please go the other way. Wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift
Yeah, it's about time to wake up.
your heads up.
Hey, what's up to you, Michael Uno
It's no time to take defeat.
and Susan Club?
If we're not gonna
Oh, welcome to this live.
do good, we say slowly push it over.
And we are live.
Only till we let it be done,
Hey, big up my veteran, Michael.
we shall surely push it over. Yeah. Them no fascinate way, them can't vaccinate way. We got the right to tune
So spread the word. I have a lot to tell you all.
around destiny. Yeah. Judge a different way, and them not be friend way. Cause we don't come to lose, but stop already give us a victory. Our children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up.
So you're walking in your sleep. It's time to wake up, your children.
It's no time to take defeat.
So it's no time to take me feet from the enemy.
If we're not gonna do good, we start slowly push it over. Only till we let it be done, we shall surely push it over. Yeah. Where is the love they sing about so much? Yeah, every day it's the same old chorus. Yeah, they say it with their mouth, but there's a conflict in their heart. No, something to add up, a revolution why start. Your children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up, it's no time to take defeat. If we're not gonna do good, we say slowly push it over. Only till we let it be done, we shall surely push it over. Yeah. Let them say it, say what they wanna say. Did they hear the people cry? I feel the pain we bear. You betrayed us and you say that you care. You won't convince us with your lies. So please go the other way. Wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up. It's no time to take defeat.
So right now, they're trying to block the live.
If we're not gonna do good, we shall slowly push it over. Only till we let it be done,
So it's time to wake up.
we shall slowly push it over.
So don't allow them to block this live.
Them
Good
no
morning.
fascinate way, them can't vaccinate way. We got the right to choose around destiny. Yeah. Judge a different way, and them not be friend way. Cause we don't come to lose, but stop already give us a victory. Our children wake up.
Come again.
Yeah. So it's time to wake up right about now. Wake up. Really wake up. Truly wake up. Because you don't want me to teach you the real truth. So listen to this tune now. Having a lot of problems, internet problems as well. Where the enemy is trying to stop me from exposing them. So this live is a righteous lie. And remember to invite and join this live. Hey, what's up to your brother Mako?
What you don't like for yourself, don't give it. You with your ego, gluttonous or greedy, won't achieve it. Telling Jap,
So are you ready
people that you care,
for the tectonic shift of the fault lines and the tectonic plates?
when you are in just
It's already happening in Kenya.
for the shame.
It's all happening in Peru,
Oh,
Cardonia.
we say, boy, them blasphemers.
So wake up.
Their plan is to destroy you. You watch them blasphemers, falling angels, them.
So right now more people trying to get onto the live, but they can't because Facebook blocked our live.
Hypnotize you, yeah. Oh,
That's trouble.
they just want to be the leader, yeah. Divide, confuse the reader, yeah. Having a form of godliness on the outside, but they are full of wickedness on the
So wake up, yes, people.
inside. Boy, them blasphemers, their plan is to destroy you. Yeah.
So there's a plans
Watch a day,
to destroy the youths and the younger generation
them blasphemers,
with a folly and abomination.
falling angels, them hypnotize you. Oh,
Hey, what's up to you, Sister Rika?
say them can fool some people
In the inside, Sister Kim.
summertime, yeah.
And yeah, the commanders.
But they can't fool your people in this time.
Oh no, they cannot fool us anymore. We are awakening
No, no.
in the real righteousness of Elohim,
But you, we know
of the holy, triune, eternal family.
your love is right. Yeah.
So good morning again, good evening, good night to everyone. And to those that are listening on the live right about now.
Children stand up in July. Oh, falling angel in the garden
Yeah!
to make you go wrong. Yeah.
Hey Michael Uno, listen to this tune.
Hypocrite is in the garden.
Listen to my brethren singing about the fallen angels.
It won't be for long.
And mind you, this song was banned in Jamaica. It was also banned in America at a time, but now you can find it on YouTube. Yeah, what a big tune! Hey, what's up to you, Michael Smalls? And Sister Naomi.
Falling angel
And to you, Commander Karen.
make you go wrong. Yeah. A hypocrite is in
what's up to your sister Eds and the whole family in the Philippine Army. Hey sister Sarah, you're welcome. Hey sister Kara, what's up? Hey to you sister Kim in the inside. Salut to you sister SHYONYE. And the member from your singing band, I can't remember her name right now, but welcome. So also, you should know from earlier on with the video that I was showing you about the water separated by the tectonic plate. Yes, that's also a border too as well. So right about now, we're about to go higher. And for a very long time, poison the minds of Elohim's children and desecrating their creation. Destructive force, will diffuse them. So don't be a man and man, woman and woman, which is an abomination before the Most High. Hey. Them blaspheme. Their plan is to destroy you. So listen to the lyrics in this tune. Oh, 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 oh. Them blasphemers, fallen angel. So listen. See, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. So the fallen angels, they are the ones, the shadow government. Have been doing the Anunnaki, the Enki, the reptilians, the shadow government, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, the Vatican. So listen now, you not feel me right? So it's time we are about the Vatican. So I've had a little technical problems. I think then they hack into my internet, turn off the live. You know what I mean? Why to bring life to you now, boy? Why to bring life to you? They don't want me to bring it live at all. So there's a big problem where the internet is concerned. I tell you, they go stop this, you know. They go ban the internet just now. So soon.
Yes, highly. Ah, boy, you never want me, forever burning. And you see when the tables turn, me say I love her, I and I preaching. So every land.
So if you remember when I told you all that there will be many false flags in 2018, well, guess what? This was a major one that happened in Syria, which was staged.
Of hate will burn. I was there when the ships came and chastised in a Jesus' name. Wonder if me crazy, wonder if me sing, but the whole of Rome go up in a flame. I know nothing to me walk in a room and start a fire. And I know nothing to me walk in a room and start a fire. Why them I wonder how a little African I go burn down the whole in a Vatican, but I know nothing to me walk in a room. Start a fire. We go home, the whole demographic. And when me talk, I mean no hypocritic. When you say Rome, I eat no geographic. But if I you feel wear the cap, then I you will have it. When me say Rome, me a talk about lion. I the Selassie, I the power of the triad. The eagle and the dragon and the bear spit fire, but them can't overthrow the conquering lion. Listen to the voice of the people. Today Rome will burn. And me alone as a over evil. Said today Rome will burn. And no nothing for me walk in a room and start a fire. Start a fire. Yes, no nothing for me walk in a room and start a fire. Me say a fire because them a ask how a little African I go ignite the whole in a Vatican, but I know nothing for me walk in a room. Start
a fire.
Yes, I know me alone. I color come. Teflon a walk with the eye color bun. And when you feel a earthquake shake down a ground and a gun, a shades that a come. And I know nothing for me walk in a room and start a fire. Start a fire. And I know nothing for me walk in a room and start a fire. Start a fire. And them a ask how a little African I go ignite.
Hey, right about now, tell them we are live.
And the whole in a Vatican. And I know.
So turn up your music.
So
it's time for me to start a fire in the camp of the enemy.
A fire. Start a fire.
How deep are you willing to go down the rabbit hole?
I'm just listen to the voice of the people. Today Rome will burn. And I'm me alone as a over evil.
You know, I have a question this evening. How deep are you willing to go down the rabbit hole to find out the real truth?
So today Rome will burn. So listen to the voice of the people. Today Rome will burn. And I'm me alone today. So
no one can enter the new world order without they being totally sold out.
You know what I mean?
So this is the life that they need to be on.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, right?
You know what I mean? Yes, I. Today Rome will burn. Today Rome will burn. Rome will burn. Listen what me say now. Listen what me say now. I go burn.
So here is all bad mind people. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. You think you know, but you don't already understand what you know, what you know, what you know. Don't really make sense to what you know, what you think you know, which is still far from what you think that you know. I mean, come on. That don't make any sort of any sense. Right? So yeah, brethren and sisters, we are live waiting for the tune to start. There's a little problem with the internet right about now because they are getting ready to shut down the internet. Some days ago, Twitter was completely offline, off the internet. Twitter is shut down to give people the benefit of the doubt that Facebook will shut down as well. The truth is, Facebook will shut down in due time, as well as Instagram, WhatsApp, and all these other social media platforms that people run to, right? So very soon,
now in comes the musical thing from the King's Offspring, Jesse.
Some people you're right, and them still choose to show you hate. Run them out of your yard.
I want you to look at the bottom of the picture. Just look at the bottom of the picture now. When you look at the bottom of the picture, what you see? Director of Planetary Initiatives, United Nations. He made that speech. He said that. So how a Luciferian could be speaking the truth, Skywatchers?
From them I play bad young, I them a backbiters, hypocritical to sideless. We call them modern day Judas, the spreaders of truth.
So much of people spreading bad rumors on me, fire upon you. because your time comes.
Oh, them a backbiters, hypocritical, two-sideless. We call them modern.
If you're friggin' brainwashed, I will expose you.
They Judas spread.
Yeah, but if you're brainwashed and you continue to be brainwashed and you continue to teach other people brainwash, the same shit that are trying to protect you from, the same prison are trying to break you out from. You know, if you continue with that kind of behavior and mentality, I'll leave you to fall.
There's a rumors. Hey, so why?
You're so right on me, I try to help people now, boy.
Should I be afraid of you when you bleed just
it's all about what I want you to do. It's click that share button.
Like I do. The more you try fight, judge a light keeps shining through. So I've got no time for you, cause in my view you want.
So right now is a real battle to do this live.
I'm stepping on my shoe, you wish you never leave a loo and feel so damn confused. How every day you wake you ache because you know
it's a real battle to do this life for you.
You're fake, and every step you take I bring you closer to your grave. But I am like a column when I easily shake. Me certain say.
So right now the internet unstable, bad.
You're feeling on a who no can't take. We guided by the monster, defender of the faith. Yes, ordained to be great. Oh, them a backbiters, hypocritical, two-sideless. We call them modern day Judas. The spreaders of rumors. Oh, them a backbiters, hypocritical, two-sideless. We call them modern day Judas. Spreaders of rumors. But your teeth and tongue gonna let you.
So yeah, this is right.
Reward for your words.
So join here.
Shall be profound. Oh, screw all you want, but go loo and drown. Me slew you like Goliath with a stone from a crown. Not even the dog that pissed.
So what about fighters?
So no all of Babylon shall escape in this time.
So no one will escape. Yes, rat.
So word to
only those who seek Elohim in spirit and in truth, they will be the ones to escape.
The wise choose the right side and down to.
So right about now, you sky watchers, you need to choose the right side now.
To be hindered by your foolish pride.
Is it that you're serving Lucifer with your pride, or you're serving YAHUWAH with your heart?
No weapon formed against I shall prosper.
For real, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. For every tongue shall rise against me in judgment. They have already been condemned by the Most High, yeah.
Prosper. So tell me some force ripe and Marga dog disrespect.
So all those who are force ripe
and face disaster,
and they think that they above the Elohim,
call them a backbiters. People
they think that they know exactly what's really going on now.
Critical, two-sideless. We call them modern day Judas. Spreaders.
So right about now, tell them that we are alive.
Rumors. Hold them a backbite.
Those that are sleeping, they will know that I'm live right about now.
Hypocritical, two-sideless. We call them modern day Judas. Spreaders.
So all them modern day Judas.
Rumors. But I'm undenied.
You can no longer hide from the Most High.
Concoctions you brew. You can't give me split when me never see you slew.
So yeah.
You can't give me stew, not even cash use.
So now the Most High is rising up.
Some say me paros
to protect those that are His.
Some say I never.
And to gather those that are not His, to burn them.
But I can't forget what
some people nothing that hell do exist.
Add off to the Jews.
They think that there's no hell.
And what his friends did to the tough gang too. All in the name of suppressing the truth. But I absolute me, them can't pollute. Cause them are backbiters. Hypocritical, two-sideless. We call them modern day Judas.
Spreaders of rumors.
Spreaders of rumors. Oh, them are back.
It was something sister Corona.
Fighters, hypocritical, two-sideless. We call them modern day Judas. Spreaders of rumors. Oh, them are backbiters, hypocritical, two-sideless.
So here's the reason most people don't want to watch this live. Because it doesn't suit their flesh. It doesn't agree with the things that they do in the flesh. You know, hence the reason why. Let me take you over to some some teachings, right?
But what I'm good at is running the mouth against Elohim. Running the mouth against Elohim messenger, divine messengers. They like to run the mouth. But what I don't understand is we are not like them. We are nothing like the heathens. We are the heathens that worship. There's the other pagan festival coming up. Another pagan festival coming up. It's Christmas. And a lot of you going to put up, you're going to put up your pagan tree. You're going to put up the Christmas lights, the pagan tree. You're going to do your baking and all this kind of traditional shit. These things do not honor our Father. Our Father is holy. Our Father is holy. Our Father is holy. Our Father is righteous. Then they talk about you people left. By who? I tell Leo, they just disappear. No? They play the comment in my life to hear what I had to say. But listen, they just disappear when I start to talk.
Yeah.
They just disappear. When I start to talk, they just disappear. They want a part. They want a part. We have 15 people online. That's why we had 18 people online. We don't really have the amount of people on the live to say as we should. The amount of people we're supposed to have, we don't have that. All right, Marjorie. Hey, Marvin, I am prepared for the light. Which light are you prepared for? No, there's a counterfeit light. There are different lights. Which light are you prepared for, Marjorie? Hi to you, Maria. Which light are you prepared for? So let's listen. Let me get some people on the live. Let me get some more people on the live. And you give me the topics to speak about. You give me any topics to speak about, and you can send me worship music. Send me worship music in the inbox. Yeah, we are live right now, brothers and sisters. We are live right now. We're going to discuss the Trump wall. Right. The purpose of the right. Sorry, the purpose of the Trump wall. Of course, I can explain about the spiritual war that is taking place right now. Eliyahu, Israel, Phoenix. Bro, could we put that dust aside for them? They call them aliens. The reptilians is the lizards. And there's a lot of reptilians on the earth. Reptilians working for the news station. You see all these people, all these holistic doctors that dying. Why? Why this happening? Why is all the why all of a sudden there's a lot of death going on? Because the big pharma, who is the elite, they don't want you to know major cures, things that could cure you, because they have created diseases to hook us into a financial strain, because they create money. You see, this is a Babylonian system. Everything that's happening today is a Babylonian system. We live in a matrix. A system that existed centuries ago. We're still living in slavery. Although they have told us since we're growing up as a young man, listen, we're no longer in slavery. It's a lie. We are still slaves. As long as you are in this flesh, you are a slave. You're paying bills, you are a slave. Because everything on this earth is supposed to be free. Everything on this earth was meant to be free. But to take control, they had to suppress the people. You see, it is about spiritual oppression. You see, slavery still exists, but not in the way how the slaves long ago used to be slaves. They actually used to be slaves, and bangles and these bangle chains, and the same chains exist. It's just a mental slavery. Mental slavery. This world is under mental slavery. It's under slavery that they cannot see physically, because it is a spiritual slavery. A slavery that is spiritual, yet it is natural, because you need to live out. Once you are living out in this flesh, you are a slave. So all the lies that I say, well, you know, slavery done. Slavery done. So long as you are in this flesh, you are a slave. But there's a way to escape. But if you want that way, you must want that. You must want to escape. How are you going to escape? When that physical wall is going up, when that wall is going up, everybody in America, whether in Texas, whether in Chicago, wherever you are, if you are not rooted and grounded in righteousness, they will take you. They will take you into their FEMA camp. You see, the wall, Jericho wall that is building, that wall will circle the whole of America. You think that wall It's a simple wall that Donald Trump building because he want to build a wall because want to keep out the Mexicans. No. The elites never wanted to put Donald Trump there because they don't want the public to know what is their agendas. Because they don't want the public to know what is their agendas, brothers and sisters. Because they don't want the public to know anything whatsoever. They had to bring in Donald Trump. They don't want to. They never want to. Because the real Donald Trump died since 9/11. If you notice, that some YouTubers now start to understand, they start to listen to my lives, but no credit still incoming. But it's alright, it's okay. I know I listen to my life. I'm happy that the thing that I reveal to everybody, although I 10 people on live, 9 is 6, it doesn't matter because and there's the truth still reaching out there that the YouTubers and them receiving what I receive. And so the fact is that wall will encircle America. And that wall is for how much money? How much money going to spend on that wall? That money could stop poverty. Even the so-called queen in England, the reptilian, they could stop poverty. They don't want to. Because you know why? They don't give a shit about humans. They don't care about none of us. They don't business what you think. They never really care about us, the reptilians. They never cared about us. Never. The wall that is building, that wall, that is in major farmers, major FEMA camp. Although they will have concentration camp within the American borders, but the whole of America will be a FEMA camp. People cannot go in, cannot come out. And it won't just be normal soldiers by the borders. They will have super soldiers because the UN, you see what I'm revealing here to you all, because the UN, United Nations, they have already put things in place already to have up a fake wall. They already started to construct a fake wall. Once that fake wall is gone up, Trump in such a Trump is in such a freaking desperation right now. The Illuminati in a desperation mode. Because they don't want the getting away to happen. And yeah, children, they don't want right. They want the righteous to remain and suffer. That is their plan. I think it's 6 or 7. It matters, right? 6 or 7. Between 6 and 7. So brothers and sisters, the Trump wall will be a friggin' disaster when the elects leave. When the ecclesia leave, means depart from this ungodly world. When we are all gathered in the heavens to meet Yahuwah in the New Jerusalem, the New Jerusalem, when we are gathered up there, hell will be taking place on the earth. You see, America won't be the America that you know anymore. They are just waiting. The reason why they don't want you all to know anything or the public to know anything, what coming? It's because they want to keep it a secret. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. That is why George Soros could open his stink mouth and talk shit. Because they know they already had the people in basket, waiting to deliver to the reptilians who coming out from the pit. Where will you be when the transformation occurs? Where will you be? Will you be going up to heaven? Or will you remain to suffer with the rest of friggin' Edens and them? You see, this time is a different time, brothers and sisters. It's a different time, but you all don't see. Most people do not see. We are in a different time. Everything that is happening around the world is getting the people gather in a specific way, brainwash them in a specific way, so that they could raft them up and throw them into premature. And do not deny. Listen to me. Listen to me good. If they do not deny, if they do not deny Yahuwah, Mother Imaya, Lord Yahushua, if they do not deny them, they will put them on the guillotine. And that's the reason why Obama brought so much of guillotines. What do you think the guillotine for? What do you think the guillotine for? You think the guillotine for Obama and them to weed up the land or to clean around? You think the guillotine is actually to clean around the White House? Why do you think Obama brought so much of guillotine and coffins? They were actually expecting something to happen over there. They was expecting something to happen in September the 23rd. Now they're talking about next year. Look what's going to happen before the end of the year. Before the end of this year, look, and you will see what will happen to the end of this year, which is going to catch people unaware, because people is not listening. People don't care to listen to me. It makes me happy because I don't have to go through that stress. But the elites, they're always listening to my life. You see how stupid these people is? The elites listen to my lives and they know exactly what's going to happen next. And they know exactly what agenda to come with. Everything that I reveal to you have a pattern that the elites follow. They follow that pattern. Other people looking to be famous and I don't want to be famous and I want to be this and I want to be that. No, it's not about famous. Why be famous in this ungodly world? Why do you want to be famous here? There's not a place to be famous. We're so close to going home, but there's so much of people falling. So much of people falling. People falling east, west, north. Anywhere you look around you, you're seeing wolves. You're seeing wolves. Wolves. Anyway. It's sad. It's sad that the evil ones listening to my live, always attentive. The moment I go live, the evil ones listening. I know they're listening. Let me tell you something. It's not a glitch. But sometimes I just see 100 people watching this live. But when I look back, I see wait, 10 people. Sometimes it a switch, and sometimes I just see 200 flash. 200 people on the live. Flash and bam, it's gone. It's gone back down to 9. What is being taught to you, you have to friggin' pay for it and you're still ain't getting it right. What I'm teaching you all is free. And I'm not asking to be famous. All I ask you is just share it. Share it. Because Yah loves you. But some of them, they don't love God. They don't love Yah. They don't want to love Yah. Because they don't want to take on the responsibilities that Yah will give them, the specific assignment. Right? Yah need people to work for him. They actually need people. Yahushua needs true disciples, true Talmudim. Yahushua needs true people who really true in their heart to work for him. He don't need these so-called evangelist people running around the road preaching Jesus Christ. They are preaching the kingdom of darkness, not the kingdom of light. Jesus Christ is a fraud. The whole religious cult is a fraud, is a scam. The whole thing is a scam. Yet that people talking about Jesus this and Jesus that. When you're in your shit street, when you're lying down on hospital bed, who does really want to save you? Jesus? Jesus don't give a shit about you or me. I don't be vexed when people try to correct you all in righteousness. You're angry because you are being rebuked in righteousness, in love. But you hate love. You don't want love. You want a counterfeit love, which is actually hate. Yet I teach you love. True love from the Father. True love from the Mother. True love from the Son. And you still reject that love. But then you could tell me I preach in hate. How am I preaching hate? Because I expose your ass. They're so caught up in their own world of deception. They're so caught up in their own world of deception, they can't even see when the enemy coming after them. They're on the battlefield and Jesus ain't coming to help them on the battlefield at all.
which is protecting the earth, is getting weak. The force field is weakening, brothers and sisters. And as you all know, CERN is responsible. Not only CERN, but mankind, humanity, they are responsible for how they treat the earth. They are responsible for how they treat the earth. Because the earth was given to them as a gift from God. Okay? CERN is an interdimensional portal. CERN is a one-way ticket. You could only come in, but you can't go back out. Once you come in through CERN, you cannot go back out. You will not be given a chance. You will not be given a chance to go back out. So, there's some wisdom for those who don't understand. CERN, again, is an interdimensional portal. Yes, it's an interdimensional portal which was created to bring in evil spirits, which was created, as they say, dark matter. Dark matter means to bring in evil, familiar spirits from outside of the dome, or maybe those who escape from hell, or fallen angels who get thrown out from heaven. You see, brothers and sisters, nowhere else in the entire universe accommodates sin like this world. I will say this again, nowhere else in the entire universe, because there are other galaxies out there where people live. Not normal human beings like us in the flesh, you know. They live according to the standards of holiness, according to the standards of righteousness. They live according to the ruling of the everlasting Father, Yahuwah. Again, there are other galaxies out there which is not in the dome, but they are life out there. Life. They are not in the flesh, but they are alive, and they can never die. Only those who come in this flesh, because Yahushua accomplished the will of the Father in this flesh. That is the reason why we were sent in this flesh, to complete the work that Yahushua didn't get to complete when he was here. There were other things that Yahushua did not teach. There are other things that Yahushua didn't teach, but it is being revealed to us, the elect, who is awakening in spirit and in truth. So the things that Yahushua didn't really get to accomplish, look at next UFO. The things that Yahushua did not get to accomplish, because there were other things that Yahushua wanted to accomplish, but because of time, because of time frame that everything had to be done, that he had to be a sacrifice for all of humanity, the timing, it was very short. So what Yahuwah did, Yahuwah sent us a couple years after to accomplish the will of Yahushua, or to accomplish the will of the kingdom of Elohim, to draw in souls, to go into the prisons and into the dungeons and bring out those who are bound in sin, who are bound in unrighteousness, who are bound in their flesh, to come into the ancient truth. To come into the ancient truth, to learn the truth. So again, look at the UFO there. Again, and it's moving very fast. In the kingdom of Elohim, now that we are grown in the kingdom of Elohim, brothers and sisters, now they will see who we really are. But behind this flesh, there's a great warrior. or behind your flesh, there's a great warrior crying to be awakened. Crying to be awakened by you. You need to awaken that warrior in you. You need to awaken that angel in you. You need to awaken that cherub in you. You need to awaken that seraphim in you. You need to awaken who you are. What you are in the kingdom of Elohim. What you are in the eyes of Elohim. You need to be awakened in a higher subconsciousness. If you remain bounded to this 3D consciousness, you will never be elevated to the 5th, to the 7th, to the 12th subconsciousness. So, it's about awakening your subconsciousness. It's about awakening your subconsciousness. What is Nemesis? Who is Nemesis? Let's talk about Nemesis. Nemesis. What is Nemesis? Who is Nemesis? Alright? Make sure you share this live. Please make sure that you share this live so that we will have more people awakening. More people needs to be awakened before March. Before the beginning of March. Before the beginning of March, more people needs to be awakened. They needs to be awakened because something very terrible is coming. And all the unbelievers, all the doubters, all the mockers, the scoffers, the sinners, all of them, they will be shocked. They will be shocked and disappointed when those who love Elohim transform into a ball of light. Transform into a ball of light so bright that the unbelievers, they will can't look at us when we transform. The unbelievers, they will can't look at us because the light will be so bright upon us, because that light is the glory and the love and the wisdom of Elohim combined together, which we will be that beacon of light. And the unbelievers, they cannot look at us. They will try to look. All they will see is us going up. But our faces will be so radiant with light. Our garment will be sparkling white. There will be no spot, no blemish, no wrinkle on your garment. Your garments will be spotless. That is the reason why it is required of you to live according to the law of Elohim. Live according to the law of righteousness. Many people today, they believe that the law was done away with, but that is a lie. We still need to live by the law of Elohim. All the laws. Because if we don't live by the law of Elohim, we will be judged by that law. If you don't want to live according to the law of Elohim, which is the will of Elohim, you will be judged by that law. And that law will testify against you. So if you're not living according to the law, if you're living a worldly lifestyle, it's not. Hold a minute. Hold 1 minute. What the heck was that?
So everyone, it has been really stressful, frustrating, very evil what Facebook is doing. But Elohims win. They always win. Don't worry, we're going to end soon. I'm like the voice in the wilderness on the earth that actually calling out to people to repent and people to turn to the real creators. But most people ignore me. Speak against me, create groups against me, report me to Facebook. Every time I pop alive, they report me to Facebook. But all I try to do is to help the people wake up by telling you and everyone else, woe unto those who come against me in any form or any fashion against the will of Elohim. Real evil people on Facebook. So I'm like, Elohim, when are we going to depart? And this evening I got it. And they said, very soon, Shy. I'm like, very soon when? And they said soon. It has been so much headache to get certain things in order to teach you people the truth, and some people still reject it. So let me ask you a question. You ever saw waves in a lake which is not the sea? Well, some supernatural things happening on the earth. I'm like real fed up right now. So the enemy worry me, but haven't yet succeeded in me giving up completely.
equal rights and justice for all. Rise and never fall. Tell themselves, boom, what they gonna do when enough for them not true. Say what they gonna do, them get slew, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one of them. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape, when they will be
for real,
nowhere to run.
So there will be nowhere to escape for the wicked.
That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come
when King Yahuwah will burn them down.
When Emperor Selassie shall rise, the world they get confused them from out of Islam, yeah. And the day I would love to see their face for all those evil they do to the human race, and try to take things out of place, run away to space, shoot them in the air. After one judgment you are gonna get the taste when them find out that them can't escape. Sadness they send on the people them trace.
Smile on my face,
smile on my face.
That day will come.
Day will come when I shall stand and see
all the wicked men in the fire getting burned.
Those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be no way.
So there will be no way to escape. When I go to Jerusalem, when I go Israel, when I go Trinidad, when I go in the bush, when I go underground, there will be no escape for the wicked.
To run, that day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise, the one they get to do them out of this slum.
There will be no escape for the wicked.
Who do you think you are?
We're living in a small world.
Living in a small world.
So we're talking about some 100 feet tsunami.
As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world.
Kaboom! Burn out the Vatican and burn out the enemies.
As slick as you think you are.
So you know what, people try to get on in life and they throw them off the life.
Living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one and me now you tell them
escape you there, you can't escape.
Today you can't escape tomorrow. Make sure you pay back anytime you borrow. Make sure you don't left no life in a sorrow. Make sure you not lead down straight like arrow. Make sure your brains not push out in a barrow. Make sure you make them walk out and borrow. Yeah, make sure you meditate.
So you've been talking about 700 feet of water as the tectonic plate continue to shift.
Judgment. Everyone tell him something the word I want.
It's on to you, Sister Naomi, Sister Karen and Sister Serena.
When I stand and see all those wicked men,
so Brother Marco,
in the fire getting burned, that day will come when they will try to escape and they will.
So I'm not sure all those who are on the line.
Nowhere to run.
So we only have like 5 people on the live, and this is like the 3rd time I doing one live for the whole night.
That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise up on the wings of the heavens and the sun. Oh yes, I will remain the same.
In Yahuwah name,
in Rastafari name,
in Yahuwah Almighty name.
And watch them going up in flames. For all the innocent going down the drain, you have to pay.
So they will pay for all the wickedness they have done against us, the righteous one.
For these shackles and chains, and pay for this washing of the brain, and pay for these guns and cocaine, the sick and the lame. Alright, that day will come when I shall stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they
I'm telling you now, we're dealing with some real fucking evil people on Facebook. Them is the fuckers who reporting my life to Facebook. Yeah, them reporting my life to Facebook. And they're ungrateful. They're real ungrateful.
In a small world, as bad as you think you are, we live in a small world.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be stopping live soon. Soon, I won't be doing no more lives anymore.
As you think you are, we live in.
I know it's serious. So let people continue to laugh, mock, and scoff. That has nothing to do with me anymore, you know.
Right, that day will come when
I don't care if they fall or if they fall. If they try to come with Elohim and they really trying, I will try to help them. But if they are on a secret agenda, I will expose them willfully, openly, before everyone on the live.
Stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise the way.
Hey, what's up to you, Commander Sarah? Tell me.
They get to salute them from out of Islam, yeah.
Hey, what's up to you, Commander Josh? And Commander Nikki, I better Sam, Sister Azal.
And the day I would love to see their face for all those evil they do to the human race and try to take things out of place, run away to space, shoot them in the air. After one I just.
So when they tell you, they're running away to space and all kind of nonsense, that will never happen. Remember the other movie that I can't remember the movie right now, but they say that they're going to run away to space. They're going in space and live if the earth destroyed. It was all propaganda and lies.
When them find out that them can't escape, sadness face and none the people them trace. Smile on my face, that day will come when I just standing.
And I told you all already, space only exists in your house. You see the little space you have in your room or in your house, in your kitchen, in your drawing room, in your car. You see the little space you have in your life? Well, that's the space they want to invade.
And the fire getting burned, that day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise the one they get so do them out of this slum. Boom.
700 feet of water is about to wash away all the land, everything that they think that they have and the thing that they own and they're trying to hold on to. It's all going to wash down the drain.
You think you are, we're living in a small world, as wicked as you think you are.
So you actually think all the deception on the earth will surpass Elohim's righteousness? Never.
We're living in a small world, as slick as you think you are. We're living in a small world, as tough as you think you are. We're living in a, that one and me and now tell them, escape today you can't escape tomorrow. Make sure you pay back anytime you borrow. Make sure you don't left no life in a sorrow. Make sure you're not lean down straight like arrow. Make sure your brains not push out in a barrow. Make sure you make them walk out and borrow. Yeah, make sure your meditation and narrow. Judgment, everyone tell them something the word I want. That day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when them conqueror, Selassie shall rise up on the wings of the heavens and the sun. Oh, yeah, I will remain the same. Hailing Rastafari name.
So just imagine, they make this movie in 2011, and in 2018, the water start to recede even more. So let me tell you something, the fallen ones know what's going to happen. It's just humans so brain dead and refuse to listen to the Most High and His angels and His messenger. Refuse to listen to the messengers of Elohim, that there's so much in their pride, in the flesh and the desires of this world, that they turn a deaf ear and a blind eye to all the signs that Yahuwah is showing on the earth.
And I don't want to be unhappy. Let me live till I'm great. I work hard to get there. Keep out of tailbearers and backbiters way. Never let the seed of education decay, no way. Jaja give my strength, yeah, yeah.
Imaya, give me strength. Give me strength, mama.
Never let thy face, no, to live out to
Hey, what's up to your twin awakening? AKA Keisha.
Give my strength, yeah, yeah, Jah. Give my strength. I never let my face go to live out.
So how far they think they can run without water?
The greater part of my days. Give my strength. Shiloh. As day now.
Yeah. So this will be the result of all those that are left behind. So the thing that will happen, as I told you all of my other life, everything happens in Elohim timing.
Witnessing tears rolling down trees, caring not about the damage, they call it miscarriage. Oh, just stand
In my life today.
Give my strength.
Shiloh. As day now.
Hey, what's up, this is Sister Lisa?
Is that you will not listen? I see unattentively, witnessing tears rolling down trees.
The left behind, they're going to witness Yahuwah's anger and wrath. So after come, there's a storm. The foolish virgins will suffer greatly, because the oil of truth, the ancient truth, the real truth that will truly set you free from all religions, from all cults, from everything that is ungodly on this earth or in your life. It will set you free, and you will be awakened to who you are through Yahuwah.
Never let I face to live out the greater part of my days.
It's time to awake, Israel.
Never let I face, no, to live out the greater part of my days. Give I strength, give I strength.
So when that tsunami hit, there will be no place to hide, nowhere to run, because it will happen in the night. That tsunami is going to hit in the night. So when most of the world is asleep, the other half of the world is awake. So what's going to happen is, the part that is asleep, they're going to get hit first, because they wasn't expecting anything, and they didn't prepare nothing for the family to escape. So let's imagine, I try to help people, but people sending me inbox messages, calling me nigger and all kind of thing, calling me all kind of evil and nasty things. That's the reason why I have to come live and blast them to fuck back to hell.
Is that ear will not listen. I see unattentively, witnessing tears rolling down cheeks, caring not about the damage they call it.
So all them people and them who think they have knowledge, who think they know something, they don't know one fuck. You're still brainwashed. You think the little knowledge that you know is the real truth? You ain't fucking going down. You ain't going down in the rabbit hole because you're afraid to go down in the rabbit hole. Yeah. And you know what get me angry? I am teaching these people the real truth, but these people will turn it around against me and speak against me like I is the fucking enemy. Warn to them. Warn the backbiters. Warn to the evil ones. Whether they're in the flesh or they're in the spirit. It really upsets me.
Give us strength. Give us strength. Wow. Never let us fail. No. Live out the greater part of the day. Never let life fail. No. To live out the greater part of my day. Give us strength. Give us strength. I never let life fail. To live out the greater part of my day. Give us strength.
As plain as day now, is that ear will not listen. I see unattentively, witnessing tears rolling down cheeks.
So now what they will witness? Yahuwah's judgment.
Caring not about the
So right there, everybody hearing the truth, not everybody accepting it.
damage they call it miscarriage. So just stand in my
The enemy have poisoned this world.
Jaja give us strength. I never let I fail. To live out the great.
So most people say, you're not speaking in love, but they have no idea what is love. So how do you ask they can tell me I'm not speaking in love?
Part of my day. Give us strength. Jah, give us strength.
So when I venting on Facebook, don't tell me I'm not speaking in love, because you have no idea what is love. And you don't defend the kingdom of love at all. So get the right.
Wow, never let us fail. No, live out the greater part.
So very soon, Facebook was shut down, social media was shut down, everything was shut down, and you will never hear this truth, and you will never hear this voice anymore in your life.
Give us strength. He who suffers conquers, winning the crown of victory in the end. The hour is near, arise and defend all our freedom defend.
Cause why? Teach the youth them right in the way they should grow. Joy is a stream that constantly flow, and I don't wanna be unhappy, so let me live till I'm great. No way, Jaja give us strength, yeah. I never let I fail, no. Live out the greater part of my days.
Give my strength, yeah, in this hour.
Rastafari, and it's last time who lives and rules and reigns over all living things. King of all kings, rule all things.
Lord, give us strength. Give us strength, yeah. Never let I fail, no. To live out the greater part of my days. Give us strength, whoa, Jah. Give us strength, yeah. I never let I fail. To live out the greater part of my days. Give us strength, yeah. Teach the youth them right in the way they should grow. Joy is a stream
So please spread the word. I'm live again. So spread the word that I'm live again, so that we get the audience that we had just now. So we could have that same audience again. So I waited for other people to come live. We had almost like 22 people on live just now. So I get cut off. Some true heat here. Ooh, the sun is so hot here. Wow. And make sure that you open your ears. Make sure that you go down on your knees and ask Abba to open your spiritual ears and to have a spiritual understanding, right? And to have a spiritual connection and to understand discernment and to discern what is being told to you and discern every system that has been built upon this unrighteous governance of the fallen angels on this earth. So invite as much as possible as you can get. Let me get this going. This is a different life. So I'll wait for those who was just tuned in to listen to this live. Right? So the Hebrew cult people, they have books. They have books teaching them history, yet still the books not teaching them true history. The Hebrew cult, they have people teaching them a so-called history, a history that nothing whatsoever to do with Elohim. Not the true history, a history how to continue to brainwash them and have them as slaves. Like the history of them under, brothers and sisters. The history of the Creator, you don't know nothing about that. It's sad but true. They don't know nothing about the true history. Whatsoever the so-called pastor or preacher tell them, don't run with that. That is the world we live in, brothers and sisters. Excuse me. So just waiting for those. I've had at least 17 people. If we have at least 17 people on the live, I will be very soon. Very nice. Some people might be saying, but Brother Marvin, you don't know what you're talking about. We black people, we black people, we must enslave white people. Yeah. That's what they're teaching all in. That's what they're teaching all in these cults. How to be a better slave. I'm not part of any cult. I am free. I'm not, yes, I'm black. I'm a black man. But I'm not a fool. Like some of y'all out there who believe that the history that they're teaching you in the churches or the history that they're teaching you in school is the true history. It's not the true history. It's the same game over and over. There's nothing new under the sun, brothers and sisters. You will never know your true history unless if you come out from all these cults. If you exit all these cults that you believe in, all these religious beliefs that you continue to believe in, if you leave all these cults and you and come into the presence of the Most High in truth and seek YAHUWAH in spirit and in truth, if you as a child of the Most High come out from all these religious beliefs and backgrounds and traditions and all this kind of rubbish that is enslaving you, that is keeping you blind, if you continue in that mindset, you will never be awakened. You will never be awakened. You will call yourself awakened, but you will continue to be a slave. Let me have some more people on this life. Let me get some more people in this life and make sure you tag. Make sure you tag as much people here, because what is being spoken is very true. What is being relieved or what is being released unto you is very, very true. Again, for the Hebrews people who are listening, I am not part of any cult. I am not part of any black association or any white association. I never vote in my life. I will never vote in my life. I will never support politics. I will never support any black movement or any Black Lives Movement, any kind of thing like that. I will never support a church or a congregation or anything like that. Nothing like that. So if you're listening, Black Lives Matter people or the elites listening, you all could never convert me. You all tried to convert me. Tried to convert me into a slave. Tried to, they tried to remind me that I am a slave. No, I'm not a slave. I am free. You know why I'm free? You know how I become a free servant of the Most High? I obeyed Elohim. Every single thing they tell me. It could be what I had to obey. I had to obey. Instead of you obeying your pastor, your so-called evangelist, your so-called prophet, instead of you obeying these fools who leading you down to hell, these wolves in sheep clothing, obey the master, obey the creator, obey Elohim. Why follow man? Why obey man when men are just as dust? Why obey a pastor? Why obey a prophet? Why obey an evangelist? Why obey these people? Why obey these people, these self-proclaimed people who proclaiming to have a form of godliness, but in their heart they deny the power of the Most High? Hello, brothers and sisters, hello, wake up. Understand this deception that is happening right now. Make sure and tag as much people as possible. We have 6 people. 6 people on live. Right? And about 5 people already tagged. The other people who joining in, please tag some other people. When I say tag, I mean invite. I keep saying invite instead of tag. Please tag as much people as possible, because what is being taught to you, you will never hear this in the churches. It will witness to your spirit. Your spirit will witness to this. Right? And you, deep down in your heart, you will feel that connection. Not between me and you. That connection between you and Elohim. You will feel that connection. You will feel that divine connection. And you will ask yourself, but wow, I just feeling so overwhelmed right now. I just feeling so connected to the Creator. Oh, it does have that overwhelmed feeling. Because the love of the Creator the love of Elohim came over you and covered you, sheltered you. Any time of a storm, you were sheltered. You were sheltered. You were protected. Shalom, Jennifer. Hey, shalom, Anthony T. Johnson. What's up, man? This Jesus Christ will come and rescue them. They believe that Jesus Christ will come from the clouds. Lightning will flash. Oh, boom, and he will come. No, brothers and sisters, that's not going to happen like that. It's not going to happen that way. First, what will happen is the marriage supper of the Lamb. The marriage supper must happen first before the battle begins. Yahuwah will marry his bride. And when Yahuwah marries his bride, brothers and sisters, when Yahuwah marries his bride, then Yahuwah will return with his army, and it will be a war which is called the Armageddon War. You know, to talk about the First World War wasn't Armageddon War, brothers and sisters. I want to listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. The First World War that it ever had, it was nothing about Armageddon. Armageddon is completely different, and I will get into that in a different stages, because I need to break it down for you all to understand what is Armageddon, and different things, what includes Armageddon, and all this sort of other things. Okay, so I need to break it down for you all to understand, which I'm willing to do. I'm willing to break it down for you all to understand, but I need you all to listen. Listen, please listen. Don't jump into conclusion again. If you have a question, you can ask in the comment section. Don't jump to conclusion, and don't start to accuse me of any wrong thing, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I will say I'm wrong. Okay? I will not be judged by you or anyone else, but by Elohim. Right? So, with all that being said, the First World War. Now this all comes back to the Black Lives Matter slavery bullshit that is happening right now. I ain't afraid to say bullshit over my life. There's my page. Respect it or leave. Right? No, I'm not no Christian. I ain't walking in that alignment of deception. I'm fully awakened 1,000,000%. The First World War wasn't based on Armageddon. The Second World War wasn't based on Armageddon. I'll understand that. The First World War was just a war between men. Listen, the First World War was between men and men fighting. The Second World War was between men and men fighting. Again, for what? While the fallen angels, they sit by. They sit afar off, watch, and be entertained by these humans killing out themselves and just laugh. That is all they do. The enemy orchestrates. Hope I'm saying the word right. Orchestrated. The enemy orchestrated this whole plan. It's not divine. It's complete evil. Making you believe because you're black, you're supreme. Oh, black is supreme.
we black, so we supreme, we bronze, we is Israel. No, you are brainwashed slave. You don't understand nothing about the kingdom of God, or how it's being operated, or how the standards is being governed. Most of these Hebrew root skills, they are hoeing around Facebook looking for Hebrew roots men. The leaders finding them husbands. Right? The women, they requesting. Well, listen very carefully. Listen how stupid these black people really is. They requesting from the leader, not from Almighty God. They requesting that the leader find them a husband. I understand what I just want to, break it in for you to understand. Let it hit your spirit. Let you understand how deceive these Hebrews people really is. Break it down in pieces for you to understand. So these Hebrew girls go around Facebook looking for Hebrews man. Not to marry, but to see if they could receive something divine. I don't know from what source, from what, but they're looking to see if they could receive something divine. Brothers and sisters, my point is, there is nothing divine being in a cult. There is nothing divine being in Christianity or being any kind of religion. There is nothing divine there. There's nothing divine in relationship with religion. Nothing divine there. So these Hebrew root cult people, they are their own kingdom. Just like the people who raise in a vibration, they are their own kingdom. But the kingdom that they have been establishing will be trodden down.
We say slowly push it over. Only the will let it be done. We shall slowly push it over. Yeah. Where is the love? They sing about so much. Yeah. Every day it's the same old chorus. Yeah. They say it with their mouth, but there's a conflict in their heart. No. Something to add up, a revolution why start? Your children wake up and stop walking your sleep. Lift your heads up. It's no time.
So yeah, it's time to wake up.
To take defeat if we're not good.
So wake up right about now.
We say
wake up from all this deception and lies from our enemies.
So the pussy
who create other enemies to enslave us all. You know that goat? Nathaniel Bishop? Yeah, the main goat in the Hebrew cult.
Let them.
So you time to wake up, people of the earth.
Say it.
So remember to share this live on all groups.
Say what they wanna say.
So don't be afraid to share this live.
Did they hear the people cry?
So I was in Facebook jail for quite a long while. So hence the reason why I wasn't hearing from me.
I feel the pain we bear. You betrayed us and you say that you care. You won't convince us with your lies. So please go.
So that's what they have done now. They try to convince us with their lies. But we are stronger than that, brothers and sisters. We have defeated them over and over and over. Because they come with the same lies, just in a different way. So lies to keep you enslaved. Your own black people, enslaving your own kind. It's the same thing happening again. True history repeating itself. So look what happening in South Africa right about now. The South Africans rising up against the white Africans. Dying right. So what do you think happening in South Africa right now? A civil war. Black against white. the white against black.
Broken your sleep.
And that is not right at all in the eyes of the Most High. So he's going to bring a separation in South Africa.
Lift your heads up. It's no time to take defeat. If we're not gonna do movement, we shall show the pussy over.
So you wake up right now.
Only till we
wake up from your sleep. Stop sleepwalking.
let it be done. We shall show the pussy over. Them no fascinate way. Them can't vaccinate way. We got the right to choose our own destiny, yeah. Jaja a different way, and them not be friend way. Cause we don't come to lose, what's the already for the victory. Our children wake up.
Come again. There was an eruption in Russia. There was also a tsunami that occurred in Japan. Yes, in Japan. That no one is speaking about. But I have the video. And Facebook will try to ban this live. Hold on to your seats. Open your hearts to understanding for what is about to be revealed over this life. It has been rejected by millions of Babylonians worldwide. And these include the Christians. These include the New Agers, the witches, the warlocks. They're all rooted and grounded in unrighteousness. They proclaim to have a form of godliness, but yet they deny the power of Ruach HaKodosha. The hour of vengeance is coming. This is the life to be on. So make sure, brothers and sisters, make sure and share this live. Are you ready for what is before the earth? As I read and as I speak, as the Most High give me utterance to speak and the authority to speak and the authority to prophesy things that no man has received. A new wave of glory is coming. A new wave of glory is coming now. It is the official hour. And there is no holding back of my anger against the wicked. Nor shall I tarry. The promises I've made unto those who subject themselves unto me in righteousness. My Father, Yahuwah, has made it very clear whom will be taken in the catching away. Not to you as the rapture or the hapazo. Am I not merciful unto you who blaspheme my name, my holy set apart name?
Those who pretend to speak in my name, they pretend to prophesy in my name, they pretend to walk in my name, they pretend to speak a word from me when I, Yahuwah, haven't spoken unto this people. They are vile in their attempts. They are walk not in the counsel of righteousness, but the counsel is from the fallen angels and those who walk in the footsteps of the ungodly, those who prophesy in my almighty name. For this day I swear by my Father's oath, by his power and mercy, that I shall repent vengeance against those who refuse my hand in marriage. Soon, very soon, I will shut the ark. And when the ark is closed, woe unto all those that are left standing outside the ark. When that door is shut, woe to all the blasphemers, woe to all of them who refuse righteousness from the God of their salvation. Are you awakened yet? In these final minutes, how much shall I bear? For you have sinned against me, says Yahuwah. How much shall I witness your evil before my eyes, and the stench of your flesh upon my nostrils? How much longer shall I bear with you, you wicked ones, who seek not my face in righteousness, who seek not my counsel in righteousness? Oh, you, in this final minutes, how much more shall I bear with you? For thou hast trampled underfoot the shed blood of Yahuwah, of my beloved Son, Yahuwah, your Hamashiach. I'm weary of your sins. No more shall I hold in my anger against you. For my anger is pent up against you, fallen ones, the children of disobedience. Hear me now, for the hour of your judgment has come. Oh, you laugh at the words which I speak through this messenger. You laugh at the righteousness that is betrayed before you in truth. You laugh because you seek not my face in righteousness, but yet you call yourself a child of mine. Woe to you, mockers and scoffers! For in the day that I shall do your punishment, in the day that I shall destroy Sodom and Gomorrah again, in the day that I shall uproot your forefathers' grace, in that day that I shall uproot your unrighteousness, in that day, and all your kingdoms that you have built, I will burn it down. I will bring it to a ruined heap. Oh, how you grieve me, fallen generation. Then you dare to say you love me. But if you don't love me, you will obey my commandment. You will live upright before my eyes. You will live up holy before my eyes. And keep my Shabbat holy. But you have blasphemed my rock, Hakadosha. You open your mouth to call yourself children of God, a God that you do not honor, a God that they do not worship, a God that they do not praise, a God that they do not reverence, a God that you have no respect for. But yet you call yourself children of God. You are foolish in your own ways. The day of recompense is coming, and there is no stopping it. There is no gap or in between of what I'm about to do next upon this earth. This earth that I have created as a flat plane with a dome over it. This earth that I have placed all things because it fits my desires. For my heart has been put into this creation. But the fallen ones, the ones that don't rule you because of your disobedience to me, they have flipped, they have turned everything around. Yet you refuse to seek my face. My patience is running out. How much more shall I tarry with you? When will you awake and see who is your true enemy? For the desires of your flesh have taken hold of you. You have made the desires of your flesh your God. You have exalted your pride and your arrogancy. So many Babylonians will perish. For I have spared you long enough, says the Lord. I have spared you enough as a father chastises his child. So I chastise you, yet you refuse to return unto me, says Yahuwah. But that breaking point is coming to an end. Many are those who have given over themselves righteousness. They have turned against me, says Yahuwah. No, my vengeance shall come upon this earth in a way that humanity has never witnessed before. They love prosperity rather than love righteousness. They love to speak and be haughty about themselves. They go about themselves barking like dogs against the righteous ones, the one that I've exalted, the one that I've lifted up before me. Will you hearken? Will you hearken in this hour to the voice of your creators, Elohim? Will you hearken to hear the cries of your Savior, your Hamashiach, as he weeps for your sins? As he weep for you, you who still blaspheme his holy name. Oh, fallen nation, hearken, obey the voice of your Creator. For there's only one that is worthy to come before me. One that is worthy to come in my presence wholeheartedly. One that I've chosen to bring forth my inflammable words. And in that one, many have rejected him. Many have flipped the script against him. For I say unto you, for I have given my words of reconciliation to him. Are you aware of his name? For he is the one that I have chosen from conception to now. Will you be taken? Ask yourself right now. Am I walking in righteousness before the Creator? Ask yourself this question. Are you living holy, righteous, and set apart before your Creators? Ask yourself this question. Are you truly living in righteousness before the holies of holies? In a great assembly, my ecclesia rejoice. Rejoice those who serve me in spirit and in truth. Those who love me, those who honor me, those who worship me, those who give my name reverence. Those who make my name known, even unto the whole. Those who go unto the holes and proclaim my name. For your reward is great before me. For you go by the leading and direction of the Ruach HaKodosha. For in a great assembly, shall I gather you from the four winds of the earth. And be glad in it, for in that day, when I shall bring you again from the east, the west, the north, and the south, thou shalt know that I am your creator, for I shall write upon your foreheads your new name. For my law shall be written on your hearts as scrolls of fire. The hour of grace. Of grace, what you call grace, what I call mercy. That hour is coming to an end. That hour that you so love, Christians. That hour that you so cherish, rather than cherish your eternity with me, but you cherish the things of this world, rather than cherish, rather than put forth your treasures in the heavens. Oh, the hour of grace is coming to an end. Will you discern when that hour comes forth? Oh, fallen world, you have no idea what is about to befall you. For the hand of the great King is great and mighty to save. To save those that are prepared. To save those that are ready. To save those that are set apart. And terrible things shall befall the wicked. Those who do speak with a stiff neck and with a proud, haughty look, oh, they bow their heads and walk in the abominable ways before me. They celebrate all the pagan feasts. They worship men rather than worship their creators. If I say unto you, even in this hour, this very, very final minutes before departure, terrible things is about to befall your earth. The end of grace. That grace period that you were given. You were given that grace period to repent. You were given that grace period to return. You were given that grace period to come back into righteousness, to return into the ancient path. But you rejected it. You rejected the righteous status of the creators. O children of disobedience, you know who you are in this flesh. You know who you are, and by now you know what you are. You know, because you have been shown who you are. For the cup of the Most High indignation and fierce anger will be poured out without measure upon the wicked. And those in the churches, those pastors, deacons, evangelize, they all lie about having a relationship with their Creator. They are liars, and they refuse to walk holy and righteous before me. For they are afraid they lose friends on social media. They are afraid to speak my precepts. They are afraid to make my name be known amongst the heathens. What a foolish generation they have become. And they use the word love in all their ungodliness. They go forth and speak and say, the Lord love you, and the Lord love you, and love is this, and God is love. This is love. It's all lies to pacify your flesh. For love only comes from your Creator, because your Creator is love. And if thou reject love, then there's no love within your hearts. You are only fooling yourselves, and you are fooling those that follows in your path to destruction. For love is your Creator. Your Creator is love. Those in the churches know not love, neither do they respect love, neither do they honor love. They do not know love. They reject Him, because love has came and died for your sins, not on a cross, but He has come and died for your sins upon that tree, hanged as a slave, treated worse than a bastard child. Love. The love that you know to be love, that's not the love that you deserve. The love that you deserve is the one that truly died for you. The one that gave us all, sacrifice, everything, so that you can feel love in this ungodly world. Yahuwah is love. Yahuwah is the true word of the Almighty God. Yahuwah is the word, and the word was made flesh, and the word lived and dwelt amongst men, and men persecuted the word. Men persecuted the word that came from the heart of the father and the mother. They persecuted love. They killed him. They plotted against him. Love sacrificed everything so that you can feel love in this ungodly world. The love that you know, or the love that you think you know, that is not the true love that you deserve. Come out from the churches of men. Depart from all these cults that are rising up on the earth. Those cults have been rising up because it is the very final moment before the departure of the ecclesia. Depart from all unrighteousness. For if you are not set apart in righteousness and holiness before your creators, thou shalt never see the kingdom. Depart from all unrighteousness. Anything that can stain your garments. The Lord sees all and knoweth all. For I say unto you, that hour is coming. Are you truly ready for what is about to befall this earth? Your eyes have not behold the glory of his majesty. For he is coming in the power of his Father. Yahuwah. Oh, they speak about love. But yet they reject love. And choose not to honor love. For love has given everything to save you, to give you an opportunity. A chance of redemption. Pastors, the deacons, the evangelize. They are only using love as a way to win you from my heart, to justify their sins before your face, hiding behind a false hope and tradition that they do keep themselves rooted and grounded in unrighteousness. But all they have taught you is God is love. Yes, your God is love.
Not even the dogs that piss against the walls of Babylon shall escape the wrath I come to pour. And I shall burn them and burn them continuously, for they never cease to oppress the poor. Oh, please, my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye. Order my steps, oh Jah. The way is dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in a Babylon stew ya if you're weak. Whoa, please my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm when the wicked rise against the eye.
Shout out to everyone and thank you for everyone for listening to today's live. So remember to follow me or send me your friend requests. Shalom to my brothers and sisters out there. And to all those visitors from India, Pakistan and all over the earth. Welcome.
My steps, soldier, the way is dark and I
hope that you turn from your wicked, ungodly ways and serve Elohim now, because terrible things is about to befall your country.
Alone, but still I fear no foe, no. Such me got me sword, be my shield on the battlefield. Head on, the wicked I go feel it. We will take the stand against the ones who oppress us, and by every means.
I speak all this in the love of our true Creator, Elohim, the triune, everlasting, eternal family. So rise up, people, and serve the Most High, Yahuwah.
We just not give up or live up now. You stop killing yourself, cause when the Gideon start, man, I gon' need your strength. Live up now. You stop killing yourself, cause when the Gideon start, man, I gon' need ya. Cause now is not the time to sleep or turn the other cheek. Cause the wicked in Babylon slew ya.
Listen to all commanders who were here on the live and soldiers in Elohim's eternal army.
If you're weak, I miss a
we are going forward in Yah.
And let me stand
for all of you who watching this live. Make sure and follow or send your friend requests.
When the wicked rise against the earth, and order my steps on Jah.
So make sure to share this live audio groups.
It's dark and I'm alone, but still I fear no foe. No.
So much love from Elohim, the eternal, everlasting family.
Just know the wicked for the righteous cause, and Jah would never ever see the righteous fall. But just stand for those who stand for themselves. Unite and against all oppress and rebel. Live up now. We've got nothing to lose, got a lot to prove. So me burn all excuse. Rise up now and lace up your Gideon boots. To them system we not go snoop. Me say no, oh, play my cause, oh Jah, and let me stand firm.